I came from a very bad lifestyle. I used to have things together until things fell apart, and then I fell on my struggles of drug and alcohol addiction, feeling sorry for myself and feeling lonely. And now I'm trying to make a comeback after being 3 months clean and trying to do something to excel my career, to get off the streets.
That'd be a step.
Everything's been bringing me down, and I've been bringing myself down along with everything. And I just want to make a change in my life. I'm thinking about my 11-year-old daughter, which I should have thought about before, and I've been fucking up. And I'm sorry about my language, you know, but I just want people to know where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to ruin people's lives. I'm just trying to make some kind of drastic change, some kind of desperate measure, even get into entertainment in Vegas, doing Magic Mike shows, entertaining ladies, you know, making money so I can have a good foundation to build on, to be a personal trainer, possibly a motivational speaker, get some infomercials done, be married to a beautiful wife that's not gonna cheat on me so I don't end up in ruins and feeling sorry for myself in the decadence of my own poor self-pity lifestyle.
Can we take a step back with you, Nathan? So, no, I mean, I just want to learn more about you. So, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
You're 36 years old. So, do you live here in Denver?
Now, I've been out here since 2018. I've been afraid of how people judge me, and I keep traveling. I went to Boulder, I went to Colorado Springs, Fort Collins.
What are people judging about you?
Because of my past of doing drug addiction and alcohol and bad, poor mentality, behavior, and vulgarity, I am being judged upon my past to seize myself that opportunity to find some kind of career advancement change, and I need to make this change happen. Even if it kills me, I must try to reach for it.
What are you doing right now as far as,
you know, being 3 months and a week clean and sober from alcohol and heavy drugs, like I've learned and come to realize the terms and conditions of my living lifestyle. And it's been a real hard struggle to try to discipline myself, to not feel sorry for myself or what I'm missing out on. I want to be around beautiful ladies. I don't want to be friends with everybody. I want to be part of the world and not be estranged and alienated.
Sure. So, like in my life, I probably struggle with pot. Like, but what type of drugs have you struggled with?
I wish to not display that information.
Okay.
You know?
But you're clean now. We said for 3 months. What are you doing to make sure you stay clean? Your body looks good. You've got a great mentality.
Utilizing my money that I get for unemployment for what is necessary at the time being until things get better. I'm
So
still
you're
looking
saving the
for
money?
jobs and
Yeah.
Craigslist, yeah. You know, I'm still waiting for that pandemic to come because I was unemployed for 3 or 4 months. I used to work for the University of Denver.
What'd you do?
I was doing a lot of food service, pronto pasta, making pastas and stuff.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Yes, quick
and I
work.
worked as assistant manager at Subway, and that's when I came to that idea when I was doing advanced cardio, because I had to protect myself being homeless on the streets. A lady tried to get me with a knife saying, I'm gonna cut you open, and when I call the cops, they try to get me exemplified out of the situation.
Another homeless woman?
Yeah, because I was homeless. They wouldn't do anything about it, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the gym and start doing every single muscle group I can to build myself up better. And when I worked at Subway, a lot of women got their sandwiches toasted, so I'd turn around
That's right. Show 'em a little
and I'd
something.
see like over $25 in tips in the tip jar in less than 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, I should just be a male exotic dancer.
Yeah. So, can I ask, so how long have you been homeless?
It's been over 2 or 3 years on and off, you know, just
Yeah.
working on that diet and that form to get to Hollywood standards is a struggle because other people's standards, what they want right now,
Yeah.
is what is overwhelming me the most. And, you know, I have to live up to the standards that
So, I've seen,
people are looking up to.
we've seen here, you know, other homeless people who have been on mic who are in far less good shape as you. How do you manage to stay in good shape or have the money to eat or to sleep in a way that you can kind of keep exercise? Like, how do you do it? How do you
I've
stay-
had to learn to adapt and overcome. There's been times where I've slept on Capitol Hill in the freezing cold. You know, getting my sleeping bag wrapped up together, carrying it all the way down the 16th Street
Is this
Mall
all
just
your
so I
stuff
can,
right here?
yep, just so I can catch the E-line to get to work. And right before I get to work, I go to the gym, clean up, take a shower, refresh myself, and do some advanced cardio. Get ready for the day that is coming to possibly go against me or work with me.
A lot of breaks my heart. A lot of people talk about how unsafe it is and where they sleep. If it's indoors or these different shelters, people talk about just the abuse that they face. Like, can you tell us what it's like from your perspective?
Just the feelings of seeing a beautiful woman walk with a nice man and knowing I want to have that one day. I want to work for that. I don't want to be looked down upon for being homeless and being called a loser or pathetic anymore. I want to be somebody for somebody, if not everybody. I'm tired of living this lifestyle. I should have known better by self-loathing and self-pity behavior that it was going to come down to this desolated incident, you know?
It sounds like you have hopes for yourself. Let's do this, because sometimes it's hard to think about next week when like life is so tough. But like 10 years from now, like I wish I had a clean handkerchief. But
You know, I want to get my life together.
here, use this side.
And I
Use
want
the
to
one
pursue
side
what
here.
I'm trying to accomplish. I've given up on so much things. Being a musician, being in a successful marriage, and a father of the year because it didn't work out because of a bad relationship. That's why I didn't, you know, this is what I told my mind. What keeps me clean and sober? Traveling and not falling in love.
Wow, I like traveling. Falling in love stuff.
Love is a poison that consumes you. Once it's gone, it can destroy.
But anyway, love is a drug. But let me ask you this: 10 years from now, right? Just thinking about all the time you're putting into your body and thinking about what you want, and like, where do you see yourself? I know you. In this case, it sounds like you want to have someone you're proud to love and love you. Aside from that, like, do you see yourself again working like with your body to like
Yes, I
impress
want to be
people?
active.
And, like,
I want to
yeah.
go tubing with whoever I'm spending time with, their friends. We have our own little open gatherings, our rendezvous,
Yeah.
menage a trois, whatever.
That sounds
And
amazing.
just
I haven't been
enjoy
in one,
life
but,
and not live in a solitary confinement. Because even if you have a place to live, when I used to have a place to live
Yeah.
after being my baby's mom split up,
Yeah.
I was just sitting on the fucking couch playing Fallout video games,
Nice.
smoking marijuana,
Yeah.
drinking alcohol, killing feral ghouls and death claws, and avoiding the world entirely.
Yeah. That's
I would
Nirvana
like
too,
women
in a
would
way.
give me eye contact at work, and I would just channel them out. I'm like, I'm not good enough, kind of attitude. And like being homeless has brought me some kind of spiritual freedom to open myself up and expose myself to people that are curious to know who I am and what my value is worth to them or to anybody.
Well, I thank you for your time. I don't know. Do you have any questions?
I don't know what else to say.
You said everything. You spilled your guts, bro. I appreciate it. And you know, sometimes I think about like drugs and stuff, and you know, man, it's like a wonder that I didn't fall into something. You know, I've abused alcohol excessively. I smoked pot probably way too much, and then you know, luckily, like those haven't killed me. You know what I mean? Like they've caused a lot of stress in my own marriage. My wife might hear this or not. I don't know, but like hearing you say what you did, like it makes me want to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God that I didn't fall into like a bad slide.
I really wish I wasn't in this situation. I really
You're
wasn't.
gonna dig yourself out of it. I know it.
Because I'm tired of being enemies with the world and with myself over it. It's real. I've seen people die and kill themselves over losing hope, and they're gone. And it's a miracle that I've survived. Out of all my friends that I used to hang out with, I am the only one standing.
What happened to your friends?
You know, a lot of my friends, they killed themselves, injecting themselves with a needle. My friend jumped off a building. She left behind 2 kids
Why did they lose so much hope?
because they got into destructive patterns and they let themselves down to the point where they gave up. When I was staying at the Denver Coliseum, I looked to the left of me and the right of me. One guy's just overdosed, and another guy's going to the hospital for an epileptic seizure for
When were you
drinking
in the
too much.
Coliseum?
Just a couple months ago.
Is that part of a program or what?
Well, they used to open it up for the homeless, and then they shut it down, and they open up different shelter systems.
Yeah.
And I had anxiety sleeping at night because I kept thinking when I was sleeping in my car, I deserve better than this. I don't need this. You know, I know I'm better than this, and there's nothing I can do about it. It really irritates me and frustrates me at the same time. It's very overwhelming.
Nathan, brother, thank you so much.
I just gotta keep my head up and just try to survive through the day.
When I see those abs, bro, I know that you're maintaining yourself. That you got an 8-pack plus, right? Like, whatever it is that keeps you focused, that has to be the way. You know what I mean? Like digging yourself out of a tunnel one spoonful at a time.